case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
A compelling clash between the Natural Resources Defense Council, NRDC, and the Nuclear Regulatory Commission, NRC, unfolded in the 1983 Supreme Court of the United States case, Baltimore Gas and Electric Company, VIS, Natural Resources Defense Council, Inc. At the heart of the action was the fundamental requirement of government agencies to carefully examine and transparently disclose all substantial environmental impacts before taking action. In this particular case, the approach of the NRC towards assessing the environmental repercussions of a nuclear power plant's fuel cycle was put to sharp questions by the NRDC, forcing the situation to be assessed by the highest judicial entity in the U.S., the Supreme Court. Initially, the court responded by vacating and remanding a portion of the rule, leading the NRC to propose an updated interim rule as a substitute. Yet, this newly proposed rule was also put under scrutiny by the discerning eyes of the NRDC. The journey wasn't smooth for NRC, as the Court of Appeals pronounced the Commission's Table S3 rules estimating resources used and effluents released due to fuel cycle activities, as arbitrary and seemingly lacking rational foundation. Yet, in an unforeseen shift of perspective, the Supreme Court reversed the appeals court's decision. Instead, it upheld the NRC's zero-release assumption. Pushing further, the Supreme Court stated that health effects, previously thought to be under the purview of Table S3, in actuality were not covered under it. The Supreme Court's ruling reiterated that agencies are expected to undertake a comprehensive review of all environmental impacts under the guidelines of NEPA, with interveners playing an active part in the process. The court further clarified that the NRC's zero-release assumption was acceptable, negated the relevance of health effects under Table S3, and cast aside a minor misunderstanding regarding an earlier rule as irrelevant to the case.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.